weeks ago, I ran my first official 5K, and honestly, I didn't expect it to spark a whole new hobby. I bought my first pair of proper running shoes, started trying to take running more seriously, but I quickly realized that I didn't really know what I was doing. There were failed runs, doubts, and a lot of learning. Somewhere between all this, I had my very first track session, I had my very first Pram run, and running started becoming my favorite hobby. In this video, I am taking you along as I figure out this whole running thing.
Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. I'm a new mom in diaspora, rediscovering her love for running, and I just ran in my first 5K race. I set a PR for myself. I beat my time. My sub time was sub 46, so I beat it by 5 minutes, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal for me. I promised myself that when I run in my very first 5K, and I promised myself this like 2 years ago, that when I run my very first 5K, I am going to get fitted for running shoes. The shoes I use, I've had those shoes for I think almost 4 years now. Those shoes, they have a hole in the big toe side, so they've gone through so much with me, and I have loved them down. They were on sale on Nike when I bought them, and I have loved them down. But now it's time to let go. This week we have 3 runs in my Nike Run app, which I'm using. We actually have 5 runs, but your girl cannot do 5 runs in a week. That's not possible for where I am right now, so I'm being realistic. So the run I did just now was a 9 minutes easy recovery run, but I stopped once, which was quite disappointing. Since my 5K, I thought my runs were going to become easier, more seamless, stress-free, more light, but my feet feel so heavy. I tripped, I almost fell during my run, and I've not gotten to flow states, so I'm really chasing flow states. But right now I don't want to feel discouraged and feel like it's just going to keep on going downhill, so I want to be positive, right? Anyway, my gait analysis yesterday was nice. I feel like that was the best thing for me to have done for myself, and that was something I wanted to do for so long. So to finally be able to get that done, I am so happy. The shoes that you probably saw, the shoes that were offered to me, I couldn't make a choice. I had my top 3 and I couldn't decide. The one I wanted to go with was the Hoka. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks the best on my feet, and I just felt drawn to that one. However, we are being realistic here. I want to use the shoes for at least a year or 2 years. So I put the pictures into Gemini to help me choose pros and cons. I ended up going with the Brooks. I think the Brooks felt very familiar because they were light, and the shoes I currently use are light as well. So they felt very familiar. They felt like a hug, but they didn't have my size, so I had to order them, and I think they're getting delivered today. So this is the one I chose. 90 run, and the guided run is very bad. There's so much talking. When I was using Calcio 5K, I can't remember his name, but my coach, he only said what he needed to say. But these people talk so much that you can't even hear your music because they're talking so much. So I want the recommendations on any, even if it's on Spotify, any good guided runs. I really like guided runs. That was such a good run. I really wasn't looking at the pace, I was just looking at the distance, and I was able to do 4 kilometers actually in 35 minutes, which I think is a very good, for me, is a very good time, because last time I did 4 kilometers I did it in, so the last time I did 4 kilometers, which was actually 4.52 kilometers, I did it in 40 minutes. Okay, I can't really measure, so it's kind of the same. My average pace then was 8.58 and my average pace today was 8.55, so it's not a lot of difference, but I am happy. I feel very good. The only problem with the run were the shoes. I don't know if you break in run shoes, but I think I need to break them in a little because they were a little uncomfy, not tight, just my feet just felt unused to them, so I feel like I need to break them in. So aside from that, everything else was amazing. It's been such a long time since I last ran. I don't even consider myself a runner at this point. I have been putting it off for the longest time, and I have had good reason. I think I'm rushing, so I've had good reason. I mean, there's always a good reason, right? There's always a reason why you say, oh, not now. I want to start, but not now. What flavor should I take? Pineapple, lemon and lime, orange, blackcurrant, tropical, or pink grapefruit. Grapefruit is always bitter. That's the pineapple. A lot has been happening in my life and I have not been settled, so running has kind of taken a back seat at this moment. This is oats, just regular oats. It's really cold now, but I'm going to eat this because I am worried for my first run back into running. I just finished my bowl of oats and I went to get my running shoes, and I just felt a sense of sadness. Imagine buying such beautiful shoes and using them less than 5 times. Beautiful, expensive shoes and using them less than 5 times. I just feel like I've really fallen off in terms of where I wanted to be in my running journey, and I know that life has kind of pushed forward and running took a back seat, but that I feel like I need to be in the mindset where I understand that life is always going to happen, life is always going to be lifing, if you will, and that doesn't mean your goals should take a backseat. I find it so difficult to focus on multiple things at a time, multiple important things at a time. So when there is something important going on in my life, other things kind of take a backseat, and most of the time the things that are taking a backseat are the things that have to do with my own personal goals, what I want for myself, and that's not good. That's not good at all, because I feel like what I want for myself should just be as important as, like, pouring into myself should just be as important as pouring into every other thing and every other one in my life. It's a lesson I'm learning and it's going to take time, but that's where I am mentally. Today is a nice interval run. I finally started my 10k training app, and I'm trying to teach myself how to run with a pram. So that's what today is about. Not about time, not about distance, but about proving to myself that I can do something I love and involve my son. This run was supposed to be 12 intervals, 90 seconds of running and 30 seconds of a light jog or walking, and I did 5 intervals, and right now I feel like I can go more, but I also feel like the terrain is not conducive for me with a pram. Running with a pram is up and down, and that would affect my body. So I'm going to walk until the terrain is smooth sailing, and then I'm going to continue. But this is literally a no pressure run. Everyone needs that no pressure run.